Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Even though this is kind of a last-minute thing, I feel that this topic is far too urgent for us to hold off any longer. If you were to ask 10 guys out there whether they were to wind at the front end or tag along at the back end, most of the time, 8 out of 10 guys, myself included, would prefer to wind in the front end. Some of us know that that front end should be inspected every so often, as it does require maintenance. Even the slightest defect, if left undetected, could come at a cost far too steep for anyone to ignore. And at this point, you know I'm not talking about automobiles. October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and if anyone can attest to how important this month is, it's Samantha Harris, breast cancer survivor, not to mention seasoned entertainment journalist, doing stints on Entertainment Tonight and E! News, not to mention Emmy award-winning co-host for the early seasons of Dancing with the Stars. She beat breast cancer, and out of that, devised 8 easy ways to take control, help prevent and fight cancer, and live a longer, cleaner, happier life. It's called Your Healthiest Healthy, and I picked it up for $2.99, and that actually came out of a pricey debacle at Unique. You see, some nimrod in the back room decided to price this at $12.99, which for a second-hand shop is kind of like highway robbery. Never mind that this is personally autographed by Samantha, which I think is pretty darn cool. Store supervisor and personal pal of mine, Addie, managed to talk it down to $2.99 for me to pick this up easily, even though health and wellness books aren't generally my forte, because they cover, well, not sketchy ground, but ground that you're going to have to talk to your doctor about first before you start to walk on it. Everyone's plight is similar but different. This is a sterling publication, which drew rave reviews from Dr. Drew, fellow breast cancer survivor Christina Applegate, Momager of the Stars Chris Jenner, Brooke Buck, Rita Wilson, Layla Ali, and Rachel Bella, among others. It retails for $24.95 in the US and $33.95 in Canada. And the 8 easy ways to maintain your new healthy lifestyle, aka your healthiest healthy, are divided into 2 halves. The tale of the 2 halves goes a little something like this: your body and your mind. Part 1. Know your nutrition, wise up your workout, tame your toxins, and master your medical mojo. Part 2. Your mind. Handle your health, get real with relationships, practice positivity, and rev your resiliency. By the way, it's just gotta be mentioned, Samantha Harris is a fine-looking specimen, not to mention particularly generous with those who have shared her plight, and those who don't, but just have a little bit of a crush. Myself is not included, for now. But it's definitely worth noting that when I took a secondhand snapshot of this on Instagram, not only did she like it, but she also left a nice little comment. Told you, generous. Anyway, the tale of 2 halves is backed up by a whole myriad of experts in the field of clinical psychology, in the field of health and nutrition, in the field of family psychology, medicine, of course. And all of it's backed up with healthy recipes that are veggie-packed and protein-forward, minus the beef. A whole bunch of exercise tips, a whole bunch of pie charts and graphics and checklists that you can follow at a moment's notice to maintain your healthiest healthy, and join Samantha in making lemonade out of lemons, as she so aptly puts it. In black and white and color illustrations that easily, illustrate and help you visualize the road that you're traveling, because, let's be honest, this married mother of 2, an Emmy award-winning entertainment journalism superstar, is quite a tough cookie. And yes, I did say married mother of 2, so for anyone who dreams of wifing up Samantha, sorry, that's already been done. I know I'm being a little vague here, but these kinds of things aren't really my forte, again, because everyone shares a similar plight. But they have different circumstances. So again, do consult with your doctor before you, undertake following the advice in this book from this fine-looking human. Hoo-hee! Oh, by the way, if you're not into reading the whole book, You can just pick up these healthy hacks from portion control on healthy foods to simplify your exercise routines. Oh yeah, and one key note to point out here is to build a community of support. That's what she did online, and a website all about making lemons out of lemonade. That community of support shares part of their stories here. Anyway, that's all I can tell you on this. It's a fine looking book, and it's pretty darn common sense. I mean, this goes so far as to help you talk to your young children, if you have any, about fighting breast cancer. So yes, this thing does go into overdrive while still managing to be a smooth ride. Because if you share her plight, the ride that you're gonna undergo is probably bumpy, to say the least. This gets 4.5 out of the maximum score of 5. And I'll say it one more time, please talk to your doctor before you read and use any health and wellness book. Then again, if you want to live your healthiest healthy to the max, this is no lemon. This just might work. And for anyone who shares Samantha's plight and is currently fighting breast cancer, or is a breast cancer survivor themselves, fight the good fight with all your might. You will win in the end. Thanks for watching. Check out more TSR by clicking on another awesome review like this one, top left. And be sure to subscribe by clicking top right. Until next time, I'll catch you on the Thrift Store.